In this video, I'm going to give you a tour of the Google Calendar interface. So starting at the top left, like all Google applications, you will see your links to your other Google apps here. So I'm currently in Calendar, but I have my links to Mail, Docs, and Sites. Up at the top right, I've got my email address so that I know I'm logged in as myself. Since it's a web application, you do want to make sure that you're logged in as yourself. When you're done with your session, you can click on the Sign Out link. Also, here we have our link to our calendar settings and to the Help Center. If you have any calendar labs, those are experimental features of Calendar enabled, you will see this green beaker appear here where you can access your labs. Okay, back to the left here, we've got our logo showing us that we are on the susanbklein.com domain. Below that, we have the button to create a new event. And we have a link for using the quick add feature where you can just type out a sentence like tennis Monday at 7 p.m. and that event will be added to your calendar. I should also note that this video was recorded in June of 2010. So this is what the interface looked like in June of 2010. Looks different than the interface you would have seen a month ago. And like all web applications, Google Calendar is continuously being updated. So what you see on your screen may be slightly different than what I have on my screen right now. Below those buttons, we have our mini calendar. And so we can quickly move to another month. If I want to view August 2010, I'll use the arrow keys. And if I'm curious what day of the week the August 23rd is, I see that is on a Monday. Below that, we have the My Calendar section, and what you're going to have here is the calendar associated with your email address and any other calendars that you own or manage sharing rights for. You'll also have your task calendar. You can add new calendars with the Add button. You can manage your calendar settings with the Settings link. Other calendars. This is where you can view your coworkers' calendar. So I'm viewing my coworkers Andrew's calendar. This is where you can view calendars that have been shared with you, like this office events calendar, or special calendars like a holiday calendar. The main section of Google Calendar is your view of your event. So the default view is week view. So I'm looking at the week of the 30th here. And these different blocks of time show my different events. So each calendar has its own color. So any events that are this red color, these are on my calendar. The yellow events are on Andrew's calendar. The blue events are on the holiday calendar. I can change the view of the calendar to the day view. So if I switch to day view, I see today's events. The current time is shown here with this red line. I can take a look at the month view as well. Or a 4-day view. This is with my custom view, so I can take a look at 4 days. Or I can go to my agenda view, and we'll talk about the agenda in another movie in this chapter. The events in the top here, these are all-day events, so that would be something like a holiday or a birthday, an event that has no start or end time. To move through the weeks, you can use the arrow keys. If I was in the day view and I used the forward arrow key, I would move to the next day, or the back arrow key to move to the previous day. And you can always get back to today by clicking today. Calendar will automatically refresh a few times every minute, but you can force a refresh by clicking the refresh link. And up at the top here, we have our search box, so you can search for events that have already occurred or that will happen in the future in the search box. And that ends our tour of Google Calendar.